Hello, my name is Michael Mann. I am a climate scientist and a professor at Penn State University, where I direct the Penn State Earth Systems Science Center. I've also written a number of books about climate change, including The Hockey Stick and the Climate Wars, Dire Predictions, Understanding Climate Change, and most recently I co-authored The Madhouse Effect, How Climate Change Denial is Threatening Our Planet, Destroying Our Politics, and Driving Us Crazy. I spend a lot of my time communicating the science of climate change and its implications to the public and to policymakers. And the point I make increasingly these days is that climate change, the impacts of climate change are no longer subtle. We are seeing them play out in real time, in the 24-hour news cycle, on our television screens, in our newspaper headlines, whether it's unprecedented hurricanes, droughts, heat waves, floods. We are now seeing the negative impacts of climate change. In fact, just a few weeks ago, my co-authors and I published an article in the journal Scientific Reports where we showed that climate change is altering the characteristics of the jet stream in a way that favors some of the most damaging recent weather events that we've seen. The 2003 European heat wave, the 2010 wildfires in Russia, the heat wave and wildfires in Russia, and flooding in Pakistan that occurred in 2010. In 2015, the devastating wildfires in California. So my message here today is directed at young people. It is my generation, through the profligate burning of fossil fuels, that has created this problem. And you are the ones who are going to inherit the worst impacts of climate change if we don't take action. Carbon emissions must be brought down dramatically in the years ahead if we are to avoid increasingly damaging climate change impacts. You must do all you can to help ensure that we follow a more enlightened path away from our reliance on fossil fuels towards renewable energy. Talk to your family, talk to your friends and schoolmates, write letters and commentaries in the local school newspaper, speak out and demand accountability from our politicians. Insist that they represent our interests rather than the fossil fuel interests who too often fund their campaigns. We must communicate the urgency of climate action. Thank you for your help.